What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Most people are Christian people around the world who are busy celebrating Easter, and that was no different than Tiffany Henyard. But also, she had something that I found quite interesting: a Women's History Awards program. Now, this is like very, very interesting to me. And when I wanted to see what the program was, I looked at it. Here's a photo you're looking at in the background. It says Tiffany Henyard in big letters and the Thornton Township Board present. Isn't that interesting? Tiffany Henyard in big letters and in small letters, the Thornton Township Board present. Now, it's interesting because she don't have no goddamn money. She's spending somebody else's money to do this, but she presents it with somebody else's money. Ain't this crazy? Folks get into political office and get access to budget that they didn't work for, and all of a sudden they're a powerful person. Go just look at Tiffany Henyard's page on Facebook. The most powerful woman in the Southland of Chicago. Look at it. Let's look at this post here. Grateful for the incredible turnout at our third annual Women of History Awards program. Together with the Thornton Township Board, we celebrated the unwavering strength and leadership of women throughout history. Let's continue honoring their remarkable contributions. That's interesting. And you have some sisters there, older sisters there. And remember, she likes older voters because they vote more. And you're seeing more or less many, I would say senior citizen ladies, things like that. Now, this is her with the microphone, and I believe that is her daughter. She is a single mom. All right, so you know that. And of course, so many people, actually, from what I can tell, she has some level of a fan base, right? But now, here's something that I want to discuss. Tiffany Henyard says she loves women so much, but we always hear her abusing women on the trustee board all the time. And it's so much of a problem that Mr. Edward Steve addressed it at one of the trustee board meetings. Let's play the clip.
Financial reports, the stand have it because the rest of the trustees don't have it. And she's going to say everybody's lying. They do have it. The attorney general is asking for credit card receipts. I guess the attorney general was lying too. So this is where we're at in the village. It's self-accountability, and the mayor can blame everybody. I know she wants to say I'm a black woman, and it's because I'm a woman. You know how many women that she's affecting? Look at what she did to Dr. Scott down the street. She won't even let her open up. Look how she talks to the other black women up here. These are all single mothers, just like her. Look how she talks to them. Look how she talks to the clerk who's old enough to be her mother. Look how disrespectful she is. If y'all can't see that, a lot of y'all do see that. I just don't refuse to see it. She's so disrespectful. And she told Brittany, don't say nothing else. I don't want to hear from you no more. How do you talk to an adult like that?
But again, a lot of ladies, and I've noticed this, come up with these situations where, protect women, we're empowering women. So, people always talk about how certain men hate women, men dislike women. Nobody dislikes black women like Tiffany Henyard. Now, I want you to listen to Tiffany Henyard, how she basically got this lady fired this woman, okay, from her job, a single mother, and destroyed her life. Let's play the clip.
Greeting fellow residents of the Village of Dolton. Some of you may know me and some of you may not, but I'm Samysha Williams and I'm running for trustee. I'm 43 years old with 2 children, a single mom, a homeowner here in Dolton. I worked for the Village of Dolton for several years as the director of the building department. I was illegally fired while on FMLA. A police officer came to my home to serve me my termination letter while on FMLA. The letter had no author, no reason for termination, and no signature. So I emailed Keith Freeman, the village administrator, to verify the validity of the letter. I received a response that stated that my termination was valid. Shortly, mailers went out stating that I forged FMLA documents, which is not true. I was on FMLA because my mom, my grandmother, and both my in-laws all passed away in 10 months. Also, at that time, I was dealing with health issues and I was going through a divorce. The mailer also stated that I'm a disgruntled employee. Well, I am, but not in a way that you may think. I'm disgruntled by how the administration treated the employees, the residents, the business owners, and even the contractors. No one should walk into a government office with questions and concerns and walk away feeling defeated. We were told as department heads several times on a daily basis not to help this person or that person because of personal issues. We couldn't give business owners their permits or their business licenses, couldn't help people with their water bills. 1 month it's $160 and the next billing cycle is $3,000. They didn't get any explanations, couldn't talk to anyone. After witnessing all the wrongdoing and unethical behavior from my superiors, I decided to run for trustee. The easiest thing to do is nothing at all, but most oftentimes it's not the right thing to do. I'm asking all of you today to be an active part of the village that takes action towards changing our community for the better. Your issue is my issue, so please come out February 28th and punch number 7 for Samysha Williams, along with my teammates Tammy Brown, number 5, and Edward Steve, number 6. Thank you.
And then let's hear a testimony from the former chief of staff.
She called me in a meeting with her entire administrative staff, said she's a priority. That same day, there's a meeting with the village administrator and all the department heads. He told them to no longer come to me for any personnel matters and to report to the finance director because I'm speaking up too much. I'm speaking up because I go hard for you all. I spoke up every time I saw something wrong. I'm like, this sounds like federal indictments. This is smelling like a lawsuit. So the day I quit, I walked out very loudly. Trustee Belcher came downstairs. I saw her, hey, trustee. She said, hey, how you doing? We exchanged some pleasantries. She went to HR. You know, I'm in the office that she built really for the Second Chance program, but I'm in there temporary or whatever. She leave. I ain't think none of it. It's a good day. I'm quitting, but it's a good day. I was gonna give my 2-week notice. I was gonna give her a 2-week notice. I said, I'm gonna have a meeting with her and just tell her, sister to sister, this is how I feel. Well, I go upstairs, I come back downstairs. It's the village administrator, the mayor, her security guard, the IT guy, all standing around his computer. I say, hey, you got a 2 o'clock appointment upstairs. And I go in my little dungeon. She said, come in for a second. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna get real vulgar, but I gotta tell you the truth. Why the fuck would you let Kiana downstairs? Now, Kiana, no, I didn't let you downstairs, did I? Period. But get this. I said that. I didn't tell her I didn't let her downstairs because I'm not a person. I'm not going to tell on somebody else to get them beat up. I've already dealt with the verbal abuse. I've already dealt with the lies and the manipulations and the backbiting and all this other stuff. I dealt with it. I'm not going to put nobody else in that. I said, because her name is on the door. So as she say, what? How you a fucking boss? You bitch. You stupid. I can't believe you did that. This is what she's saying to me in front of all these people. So at this point, I'm like, I'm going to jail. I'm about to go to jail, right? At this point, I'm like, okay, I got this in this bank account. I got this in that bank account. I got to put my phone down because I'm finna whoop her ass. I'm sorry. So they came, they broke us up. The IT guy said, I said, what? He said it wasn't Nikita. So at this point, they identified who opened the door. She say, oh, it's cool, but come on, let's go upstairs to this 2 o'clock meeting. No, I quit. I walked out. out. I left the keys. I left the iPad. I left everything. I am done. I am done with you. The next day, I get a call from Keith Freeman. Hey, what's up? What you doing? I said, I know I'm on speaker because this is what you do to everybody, but okay. What's up? What you gonna do? You know, you should really call Tiffany and talk to her. She's willing to listen to you. I said, I've dealt with this abusive relationship for 10 years. She's gonna listen to my lawsuit.
So who do you think you're fooling, Tiffany Henyard? And this is what I really want to tell a lot of the women, because most of the people that are, I would say, associated with the Democratic Party and things like this, what they don't understand is that it's mostly women who are voting, and they're usually women you're interacting with. Here's what you're not thinking about: how disrespectful some of these ladies in politics are going to be towards you. We get it. It's about female empowerment. It's about getting rid of powerful men. I got it. I understand what the playbook is. What you can't figure out, though, is that some of those ladies are going to also have an attitude with women that vote them in and the women that they hire. Okay? Because the black community, and I'm talking about black politicians, right? The black community has allowed this to go rampant for so long, it comes back to bite. And Tiffany Henyard is so self-aggrandizing. How do you put your name up front in big letters? She's not paying for a goddamn thing. And when you get out of being the mayor, I bet you won't have that 4th annual, 5th annual, 6th annual, because you ain't gonna have no money to pay for it. And we keep seeing this. We keep seeing this in the community, that so many ladies are being disrespected by her. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you just heard the bell. We're out.